What's going on, people? I think my battery's a little low. Am I live? I don't be knowing. I do not be knowing. But I just basically got back from protesting at Pan Pacific Park. You good? And all I could say is it was starting to get real out there. We had to get up out of there. Because I was not there for the drama. I was just there to be heard. But they starting to loot and stuff out there. It's starting to go down at Pan Pacific Park. And I think we left like 10 minutes before it started popping, huh? We was out there since like 12 o'clock, though. I was tired. I would have stayed. Huh? Yeah, we did. We walked over. We walked almost 6 miles. Yeah, you could give me some water. Thank you. We walked like 6 miles today for that protest in LA today. And we left right before the police started tripping. But we was leaving as they was starting to trip. Like, we saw them. They was all at the CBS studio. It was so many cars out there. I'm like, dang, is this a police department? Like, where? What? How did this become a police department? So, people was walking by. They're like, this is like, this is the CBS studios. Like, yeah, they was right there. I think that's like Fairfax and La Cienega. I don't know, like right up in there where it was starting to get popping. It was getting crazy. But I would say it was like, okay, so we were at the Black Lives Meeting protest. I spoke. And I felt like at first, we had like a little understanding. We was going to be out there, and it was going to be like we were basically trying to, just be heard. Let's just come together. Let's just make sure that, they understand that we tired and we disgusted. We're not finna keep doing this. So when we got out there, though, like, I'm going to say maybe around the 4th mile, we were walking, like everybody started splitting up. And I think it turned into like 3 groups. And once the 3 groups, like we left and started going up third, back up to La Cienega and stuff. And we were probably like 2 miles away when everybody like split up, a little over 2 miles, 2.5 miles. When the groups like split into 3, and I'm like, dang, like where everybody going? I'm thinking like some people were walking back to their cars. And that some people wasn't walking back to their cars, like maybe they were just trying to take a shortcut back up to Pan Pacific Park or whatever, Pan whatever park. So as we were walking back, I'm seeing police cars burned up. I'm seeing people looting. So it's just turning into something else. And I ain't saying, I don't know. I'm with a lot of stuff. But if y'all gonna damn loot, I mean, why is y'all looting LensCrafters and shit like that? Like, y'all looting bullshit stores. Loot these real stores. Oh, okay. Loot these real stores, damn it. No, I'm not. I'm just playing. But, I mean, we ain't got to tear our cities down, I mean, I'm neutral when it comes to that. I don't care. Y'all do what y'all feel y'all must. What you say, does Black Lives Matter have? No, they don't have any leadership, Herschel. They just kind of... I mean, we trying to get away from leadership within the black movement because Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, not that he was murdered by them, Stokely Carmichael, but we try to get away from the, not that I'm not affiliated with Black Lives Matter. I just go out to their stuff when I'm invited or whatever, which is they invited all of Los Angeles. But, it's just, somebody made me lose my thought. No, they don't have leadership. They just got everybody that comes together and, they protest for the cause. You say you live too. I'm live. I don't know. I live. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, Sparse. With yourself. What's up, Robert? What's going on, Marcus, Joe? But yeah, when I say I was tired, let me see. I need to look on my watch and really see like how long I walked. I'm gonna have to do that later, y'all. But I just know one thing, it was getting real out there. I told them it was time to go because the police were about to militarize. You could see that they were in the CBS parking lot putting on their riot gear. And it was no reason for them to be out there rioting at that time. Like, they were actually there to incite shit. Because when we were out there, I'm telling you, even though everybody split up, it was people like, nobody was really doing nothing until the police got out there. Like, okay, yeah, you got the stragglers. Like, I honestly, when we came off of 3rd and we got off to La Cienega, it was like a gang of Bloods out there, and they were pretty deep. And they were out there, I feel like, it was kind of their energy. When we walked up, they were like out there to start shit. So we just kind of got away from them and just started walking further down. And it was just like, it was getting real out there, y'all. But I'm honestly, the only reason that a lot of people started getting angry and started trying to vandalize stuff was because really the police was out there trying to trip. They was like trying to box people in. They was like, at first they were trying to act like they were cool and they were okay with everything, but really it didn't feel like that. It did not. So, like I said, when we left, it was like that. Yeah, I am on the West Coast. But, we just made sure that we got out of there safe because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about peaceful protesting and walking and getting back safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand we all tired. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag George Floyd. We all want this shit to end. But at the end of the day, we can't sit at home and not do nothing. So, I don't even know. Like, my thing is, I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't know what we got to do to make it happen or to change nothing. I just got, speculations and a few assumptions and maybe some ideals at the end of the day that we probably could come together on. But it just seemed like to me like the police don't give a fuck. That's just how it looks. They do not care. They were out there driving past. They were laughing and stuff. Like, I mean, it's to me, this is my problem I have with it. You can have any job in the world. If you hate people or you deciding that you don't like a certain group of people, why become the police? Like, that's what I would never understand. What you say, Tyrone? You said you understand that they're Bloods, but people are tried. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. But, and I'm not trying to place blame like that. I don't mean like, oh, they was Bloods. They was out there to start mess because they was gangbangers. No, they tired too. That's true. We all tired. Even us who ain't Bloods. Real talk. We out here, we tired of this and it's got to stop. So, I was just coming through to let y'all know I got back. I'm safe, but the police were out there trying to militarize. They were out there trying to incite shit. They were out there, laughing at the protesters, acting like it was funny, acting like, our pain is not they hurt. Like, at the end of the day, aren't we all supposed to be Americans? Supposed to be? So how is it that it's funny when one of your fellow Americans is killed by the very people that's supposed to uplift them and protect them? How is that funny? I will never understand that. How is that even humorous in the least bit? But that just goes to show how they have divided us so deeply. And people are really out here for their own agenda. They not out here for the greater good of nobody but themselves. So that's stuff that we got to consider at the end of the day. I don't know. I'm going to say like this. And I'm going to post my speech that I did when we were before like the march started. But I think the only way, I don't know, y'all. I kind of got a different perspective today when I was out there because it was such a beautiful show of solidarity with everybody. It was like everybody. And I've never like been to like that type of like I've been to protests before, but that protest, it was kind of like everybody came and it was just nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? The white people, the black people, the Mexicans, it was some Asians out there. Like it was pretty beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it really was. And I just kind of feel like, we need to figure it out, and maybe unity is how we do it. Maybe we need to figure out how, to come together more as a people, not as, I don't know, because I said in my speech, like, black people didn't create racism when we don't have the power to tear it down. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, us coming together with other people is helping. It's helping, at least it's helping to call attention to it. We don't know if it's going to be an end to it. But I just wanted to say that, y'all. I hope y'all be blessed out there, you know what I'm saying? I hope that at the end of the day that we could come together and that we can show some more solidarity when it comes to basically us and being able to have our voices heard and to come together and, I don't mean to ramble. And I know that this is a hard situation for all of us. We all feel how we feel, whether you pro or, whether you not. I mean, at the end of the day, we all human. You know what I'm saying? And we all got to learn how to show empathy towards one another, because what are we going to do when we need that empathy from other people to be extended to us if we not showing it to others? So, I don't know. What you say, John, your opinion is wild, is people wilding because they want answers, right? Nobody has answers. That's true. It's like nobody care. When it's us, everybody feel like it's all right to turn their back. You know what I'm saying? What you say, Mr. Hotep? You said white supremacist is in need for power, not money, for being the police. Yeah, that's true. I feel like at the end of the day, it's kind of like the police, what is it called? Their uniform, that the white supremacists use their uniform like as a form of distraction. Because at the end of the day, just because somebody got on that police uniform don't mean that they out there to serve and protect. They are very, very racist people, some of them behind those badges. So I feel like maybe they want us to go to war with the police so that we can for sure lose. Because what happens when the police come? After the police come, then it's the military. After SWAT is military, and we can't win against that, not as the people. So I kind of be feeling like it's just them trying to distract us with other things. It's the white supremacists who wear the police uniforms that we need to like be worried. And not saying that, oh, it ain't the police. That ain't what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is maybe we need to refocus and try to look at this from a different perspective and try to figure out like what it is that we can do so that we can get some type of relief. Because all I know is it's not that, because we can't say that, oh, one person get killed by this person and then we forget until another person happens, until it happens to another person, because it's always somebody in the background still working on that. Just because the media is not calling attention to it, it does not mean that it's not being worked on. It just means that we no longer see it in the media. So what we got to do is we got to figure out how to keep these things in the media and how we keep people focused on it so that it's not another one. We need to figure it out, y'all. We all got a responsibility to each other at the end of the day. And we got to make sure that we take care of one another, because if you don't care, I don't care. That means nobody care. But I don't know, y'all. Y'all just, be blessed. Take care of each other and take care of yourself. Try to stay healthy out here. And just, the only thing we can do is the best that we can.